So hello guys, so today I'm going to show you my KDE setup. So what are the settings that I use, and I will show you everything and pretty much my workflow. I guess it's not really a workflow, but I will show you everything that I changed in my settings, so you can also, maybe it's interesting, I don't know. So the one of the thing about KDE is you can actually show menu. You can when you open the KDE settings, you will have this button and then click here to highlight changed settings. So if you click that, it will show you the changes that you did from the defaults. So let me just click that. So now you can see there is a quick settings. There are kind of a marked ones. So you can see there's kind of a mark, you can see. So this signifies the changes that I made in my system. You can see I made a lot of changes. I will go through one by one. So in the first setting, I changed the animation speed from here to here. So that's that. And then keyboard, I changed the keyboard repeat speed. That means when you move around, let's just say you are in this application, right? So focus on this. So when you move, I move so fast, and probably your computer, you can see I'm just pressing up arrow, down arrow, you can see it's moving so fast. So it's pretty much for the keyboard repeat speed. So you can just do that. I set it to 250 milliseconds and then 50 repeats. So you can just set this and then press apply. So you can see I changed a lot of keyboard shortcuts. Let's go to console. I changed it to meta return. So I can just press Windows plus enter to open a terminal. So you can just see that. I can just open the terminal like with that key binding. So and then KRunner I changed it to meta D. Meta D means Windows plus D. I used to use that key binding in DWM, pretty much every window manager that I have. So next is keyboard switch layout. I pretty much don't use this anymore, but it's just there. And then let's go to window management. So this is close key. So I don't know why people still use Alt F4. So you can just open the window and then you can just press Windows Q to close it. I don't know why people use Alt F4. You have to press Alt and then you have to press Alt plus F4. That's doesn't really not nice. And then console, I don't know, I changed it to something. So you can see this is Windows Shift. Okay, what is this? I don't know. I think it's move desktop. Yes. So pretty much this acts like a window manager. Pretty much you can move the windows from one to another. So let's take, I'm in which workspace? I'm in workspace number 4, right? So I spawn a window and then I press Windows plus Shift and 7. You can see that my terminal is now in the 7th window. You can see my terminal is here. So that's how the key binding works, but I set it to every single one of them. So I press Windows Shift 1, Windows Control Shift. So you can see that. So I will just show you the every key binding, so you can pause this and then read it. So you can see that right here. So I have to keep speaking while this is going on because I don't actually edit the video. I just put it in a bash script. I mean like some application that I have, and then it will just split out to the voice silence removed portions. So I have to pretty much speak while I scroll this. So you will see what I have changed, what I have did and not changed. So you can just see blah 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 blah. You can see the Windows 1 2 3. I move from desktop 1 to 9. And then meta G, for meta G, meta A, it will show you this one, meta G. You can see it will open in a, this is very useless if we have like 9 workspace, but you can have it, or Windows W will show you this. So there's a lot of things that I have. This is the one that I think moves Windows from workspace to workspace. So when I press meta plus Shift I, it will move the workspace to number 1. So you can see that. So that's it for that. So let's move on to Plasma workspace. There's a lot of key bindings. It's changed, but you can see I changed this one, I guess. Okay, next move to monitor. Display and monitor, I pretty much changed nothing on here. And go to night settings, I changed to this to from always off to always on. uh, like that. So and then I can just go to here, then click on here. I can just you cannot actually see that in the video, but it's actually makes my screen darker, so I can just turn it off by enabling it. You can just suspend that. You can see that. Next is the accessibility settings. So accessibility settings is my most favorite one actually. This is the reason I switched to KDE. So you can see I can just move like that, and then the mouse is in my center of the screen, and then I can actually see, you can see that this thing is actually doing that. So I just changed it to proportional. Proportional will look like this, so it will zoom into your mouse actually, but I like this, but the center strict is much more like really good for the videos because it's on the center of the screen. So there you go. And then I pretty much changed nothing over here. So let's just move on to colors and themes. So colors and themes, I used default dark mode theme, that is breeze dark. So other than that, I will goes to global themes, that is it. So the color I changed is I don't think I actually changed anything, but it's showing me that I changed. I don't know what's up with this page. I don't know what I changed here. So I'm just going to move on to the splash screen. So this splash screen is, I don't like it. When you open it, it will show you this one. I don't think I can actually play it. I don't know why I cannot play it. So I just keep it to none. So none and apply it. So I don't have that few seconds of waiting time. Maybe this waiting time is required. So because when I opened it, it will just show you it really loads so slow. So maybe I need to turn this on. So next, let's go to text and font. I think I changed this. I don't know. Maybe I don't really messed with this, but it says I changed it, but I really didn't change it. So let's move to animation. So animation, I changed the speed. I showed you in the quick settings. So next, let's go to window management. So window management is the really kind of complicated, like really not hard to understand, but delay focus by 100 seconds. So just I put it right there, delay 100 seconds. And then to title bar action, nothing. Window actions, I changed the mouse wheel to change opacity, so I can actually do this. I can change the application opacity by pressing the meta plus mouse key. You can see that I can just change it the opacity like this. Next, movement and advanced, I change nothing there, and then go to desktop. So this is all the things that are pre-installed that I just enabled. Mouse mark, so I can just press Windows Shift and then Windows plus Shift and then move my mouse, and it will just go like this. So it doesn't use any application, I guess. It's on KDE, so I can just press Windows Shift F11, F12 to do this enable and disable it. You can just see the key binding. So window wobbly is this one, so you can just see the window wobbles like this. This is all the default ones I just enable. I don't download it from that, so it just not be reproducible enough, so I just don't do that. Next is Kevin script. I didn't change anything. I installed it, the Concrete window manager, but I didn't use it, so like that. So next up, so the next thing is virtual desktop. So I just created the 9 virtual desktop, and then navigation wrap around. You can see the settings, navigation wrap around, and then show screen display switching. I changed it to 250 seconds, 250 milliseconds, and then I changed it to fade to slide, and that's it. That's it. The next search, I don't really know what this is. Plasma search, I didn't change anything, so I don't know why it's showing me this, but so let's just move on. So next is login screen. So login screen, I changed nothing here, but I always do this. So applies. So the KDE Plasma, it ships with a login screen. That is login screen. It will ships with is different. It has separate config, so you need to configure that, right? So if you don't want to configure it, or you just want to apply your theme that you are using, by default in KDE, you can just press apply KDE settings and then click apply, and then enter your password. So you can just have a similar looking login screen and then your desktop environment, the global theme, I guess. So next, login screen. So you can, I didn't change anything. I just go to configure wallpaper. I change the wallpaper. That's it. So next is user feedback. So user feedback, I think you just do this. Okay. So yeah, it will help the developers decide what is the best thing that to produce and ship in the desktop environment. So I just put this to like this. So it disabled and it will show something, and pretty much we are sending information if we put it on like that. If we don't want to send information, you can put it like that. I will always put it fully. So the next is spell checking. So I enable spell checking in this. So I just enable this. I don't know what this is actually enables. I forgot it. So I'm just going to do that. So in the software updates, what I changed is it is like this, like daily. It will give me daily notification, but I just turned it to weekly, so I don't get irritated every day. So next is session. So I just session start with the empty session. I really like the start with the empty session. I don't know why people open on login launch apps where they're open. So before we shut down, we need to close the every application. If there is a no option with start with the empty session, so let's just say that you have a multiple apps open before you shut down. So after you restarted it, it will open the every single application you left behind in your last session. So that thing is just useless. I don't want to open every single application that I opened yesterday. Let me just open with the start with the new session. So always, if your preference is like mine, start with the empty session, just do that. So that's it for the video, guys. So that's it. This is all my settings. Pretty much this is for myself. I guess in the future I will use this as a reference if I'm installing KDE on new desktop. So thank you for watching. And my KDE about section, you can see I'm using KDE, not the fully recent version, is something 6.7, something 6.72, 672, but I'm on the older version. It's not so behind, but it's somewhat behind. So I'm using this version. So this is all the settings that I use in this version. It's pretty similar to the backwards on the coming forward. So thank for watching this video, guys. See you soon. So hello guys, I forgot to record this, but I'm just going to do it right now. So the thing is, so we made a lot of changes to the KDE settings. You can see this pretty much 1, 2, 3, pretty much hundreds of settings has been changed. But the thing about KDE is it's not easily accessible. So nothing is in the one folder. So you can just see when I go to .config, there's a multiple folders here that uses KDE. I mean the KDE uses multiple folders here. So that means the configuration file is not in a single folder. So it uses pretty much a lot of config. Probably use defconf, I don't know, environment D, I don't know. So the configuring file is not in a single place. It's pretty hard to redeploy KDE in the another system. So the thing that I found is pretty simple. Let me open that. Yes. So this script, you can see, let me open this in the Chrome. So this script, I will give the link in the description. So this is the author, you can see, author CSCS. So he made a script that is reproducible, a script to backup, compress and restore KDE Plasma user configuration. So you can just curl this and then you can just read this. You can just read this. It's pretty simple, and there are user things you can see this, and then skip wallpaper, blah blah blah, a lot of things here. So you can easily backup and redeploy the configuration in the another system. So let me show you the how I do it. So I'm going to go to where is that? Let me go. Let me just search this way. DTRANS transfuse. So this is the script. So this is in this folder. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay, then there you go. So now you can see the transfuse script. So if you just run the script, so you can see a backup. So it will give a backup and then compress package list. Lot of this package is only works in Arch, I guess. So this backup so just backups the settings, the normal settings. The backup topical is the wallpaper, the system widgets. This is all the I rate that this is the configuration, that key bindings, the settings, preference, everything is here, and then the backup topical is the visual changes that you made to your system. So I don't think how it actually does this. So I just used backup. So I didn't really change anything other than the only one thing is the system clock. I have this only one system, which is the system clock. So other than that, I don't have anything. So I just use the number one. It will create a backup. So when I press number one, you can see. Okay, the script is kind of fucked. So let's press one, press the use possible users, and then it will create that. So you can see the file is created. So if you are on the another system, you have to press number 8. You can press number 8 and then username and then the file that you want to restore with. So it will be like this. This is taken right now, I think 2026 06 I guess this is the one, maybe, I don't know. So you can just select that and it will restore your config. So I just want to show you the scripts also to port it to another computer. So I think this will be the end of this video. So thanks for watching.